to Mystic Bharat Gatha. I'm Preeti Manyar, your host, and here we uncover aspiring stories across India. Stories of resilience, culture, tradition, and transformation. From farming to handicraft, from health, wellness, and beyond. We bring you voices that shape the heart of our nation. Today we have with us Dr. Archana Dhas-Jadhav, a renowned visionary in skincare and aesthetic expert dermatologist, and founder of Dr. Archana's Advanced Skin, Hair and Weight Loss Clinic with cutting edge technique like Korean glass skin treatment and hair regrowth for cancer patients. She has mentored beauty pageant winners and treated patients from across the world and has been recognized by Times of India and Maharashtra Times for her contribution to dermatology and laser aesthetics. In this episode, we will dive into her journey and explore science behind beauty and wellness and discuss how skincare, hair care, and mental wellness are deeply connected to our culture and lifestyle. Stay tuned for the fascinating conversation. Dr. Archana, welcome to our this episode of Mystic Bharat Gatha. We welcome you with full of heart, and I'm sure today our viewers are going to have so many insights to amplify their beauty and even treat their diseases. So, with that, I would like to ask you what inspired you to get specialized in disease dermatology, cosmetic dermatology, hair regrowth, and weight loss treatments?
I have always been fascinated by how the skin, hair, weight loss, and the newly emerging diseases that the world is facing today are interconnected in a person's body. I always wanted to give real solutions to all these problems and improve the quality of a person's life. I just love to be on top of all the cutting edge dermatological procedures and new technology which is ever emerging in our cosmetic and aesthetic field. That is my inspiration. Nevertheless, my grandma always wanted to be a doctor and to serve the people in the real essence. This made me come in this field.
Dr. Archana, moving forward, now knowing that what inspired you, when you started your first clinic, of course, now you have multiple clinics. When you started
Yes.
your first clinic in 1998, what challenges you faced and how did you overcome it?
Yes. In 1998, when I started my first clinic in India, I faced a lot of challenges. The biggest challenge was building patient trust and credibility as it was a new clinic. Uh, Dermatology and aesthetic medicine was still evolving in India during the late 90s. Patient awareness was very less, so I started holding informational sessions for our patients, which will give more good results, and that led to the word of mouth for my practice.
Okay, great.
And at the same time, cutting edge dermatological procedures and the equipment both were very less in India.
True.
That require a lot of money also. I trained myself with the international experts and learned a lot of new things, and slowly, gradually incorporated all those procedures into my practice. That helped me a lot. Obviously, my business entrepreneurship as a business owner, as well as good financial planning, helped me a lot. It started from staffing also. By God's grace, I got very good staff, and that led to the start of my first clinic, and I'm where now as
I'm sure it needed a lot of patience.
obviously.
Yes. Dr. Archana, moving forward, I know that you have been felicitated so many times. And it should be because the time you started this, it was very new in the market. And to still go on with it, believing in it. So, how does this felicitation help you?
Obviously, Preeti, recognition builds trust in our patients. It improves our performance.
True.
It motivates us a lot. It increases our patient footfall,
Right.
as well as it increases the word of mouth publicity and our referrals from other doctors too.
True.
In the industry. More or less, my brain continuously secretes dopamine, that is the feel good hormone, which makes me feel much better.
Okay.
And help me to keep motivated and go on doing the better and the best.
Great. So I request all my viewers, please give us very good comments and like this episode to release the dopamine even in our brains. And in return, we will send you hearts, like your comments so that you also release the dopamine from your brain. Dr. Archana, as we see nowadays, that's a lot of competition in the market.
Right.
But I have always seen that your Korean glass treatment is so highly demanded and people love it. What is that uniqueness in your treatment?
Right. The uniqueness in our Korean glass treatment lies in our holistic approach to give the patient's face and body a radiant, youthful skin, which depends on our double cleansing, the deep cleansing and the gentle superficial cleansing, along with the different types of peels and the laser treatments that we have incorporated into it. And the last thing is the deep hydration that we provide, as well as the meticulous layering of all the products depending on the patient's skin issues with our unique techniques to provide the same to the patient.
Doctor, if our viewers if they come to your clinic and want to see some sample or something like they can visualize, do you provide that also?
Yes, Priti. If any patient wants to visit our clinic for knowing the different types of treatment before and after and patient testimony, everything is available at our clinic as well as on our social media of both the clinics, like Dr. Archana's Advanced Skin and Hair Clinic, YouTube, Facebook, Insta, and we have our website also by the name www.drarchanaslasercenter.com.
Viewers, we will also be mentioning all these details in the caption. So kindly go to the caption and know all the details. Doctor, nowadays, as we know, that a lot of people suffer from cancer. And in the course of treatment, they lose their hair.
Right.
So can you explain how this regrowth hair treatment works, especially for cancer patients?
Right. Cancer patients suffer from chemotherapy-induced hair loss, which can occur in the form of balds, small balding patches, or total balding of the scalp. In such patients, we have laser regrowth hair therapy by the name specifically as LLT, low-level laser therapy, which works in cancer patients by stimulating the hair follicles. The mechanism involves activating the cellular processes inside the hair follicle, pushing it into the active growth phase and again at the same time increasing the blood supply to the scalp, thereby increasing the hair follicle growth.
Great. Doctor, I'm sure with all these treatments in dermatology and aesthetics, people have a lot of misconceptions. Can you highlight on that?
One of the biggest misconceptions that people have is dermatology is just about treating acne and hair fall. Where, nevertheless, it's not like that. Dermatology is more than that, from treating a skin or hair issue to more serious conditions like treating skin cancer, autoimmune diseases, etc. Many people believe that aesthetic treatment is nothing but just vanity and they create unnatural result. It's not like that. Aesthetic treatment, when done properly, boosts your immunity, boosts your confidence, as well as creates a very natural, beautiful look.
So basically, beauty is not just about the appearance. It is treated from within. That's the biggest benefit.
Yes. It also involves people who say that the misconception what we are trending on the social media is applying toothpaste to the acne. Tanning is good for the skin. Uh, don't apply sunscreen when you're on the sea. All this is absolutely rubbish. This is a misconception.
True.
Tanning is never good for the skin. You should always apply sunscreen even when you are in shade, because we continuously have UV rays even in rainfall also.
True.
And even when the atmosphere is too good.
Correct. So basically, it all depends. I mean, how much you are exposed. Accordingly, you have to select the SPF.
Yes.
Is it that way?
Yes.
Okay. So, would you like to give some advice to the people who develop acne?
The best advice for the people who develop acne is only one and the best. That is, use a very good cleanser.
Okay.
Okay. Whatever makeup you use, it should be oil-free, non-comedogenic base. Along with that, you require at least 3.5 to 4 liters of water daily.
Okay.
6 to 8 hours of sleep. Your digestion has to be very perfect. No hyperacidity. Avoid red meat. Go for fish, eggs, and naturally all sources of vitamin A, D, E, K are must.
Okay.
Cucumber, carrot, beetroot, and tomatoes. Every day you should have.
More on greens.
Yes, and more of fruits.
And avoid more on mobiles.
Obviously.
For a good sleep, right?
Right.
Even this is applicable for pigmentation?
Yes, the same is applicable for pigmentation.
Okay. Doctor, you have specialized in thread lifts and micropigmentation. Can you tell who all can go for these treatments?
Yes, the ideal candidates for thread lift will be those people who show early signs of aging, like sagging skin, fine lines, wrinkles.
Okay.
These people generally have less collagen and elastin in their skin.
Okay.
In such patients, we can enhance their aesthetic look by thread lifting.
Okay.
Now, the ideal candidates for macropigmentation are those patients who have mild or moderate hair on their eyebrows.
Okay.
They are the ideal candidates for eyebrow macropigmentation. Even the cancer patients in whom the hair loss has occurred, or those patients who are nutritionally deprived, they have less hair on their eyebrows.
Okay.
They are ideal candidates for eyebrow macropigmentation. Then for the scalp macropigmentation, we have those patients who have very mild or moderate hair on their scalp, but they are healthy. Okay. Generally.
Okay.
And along with that, we also have those ideal candidates who want to look more beautiful aesthetically. They want to go for BB glow treatments to enhance their aesthetic look by looking very fair.
Okay.
Plus, we have those people who are aspiring for permanent makeup. Okay. They want to look more beautiful with their always colored lips.
Okay. So
they are ideal for lip macropigmentation.
All right. So especially I would say those who are aspirant for modelings.
Yes.
For beauty pageants.
Yes.
For fashion shows.
Yes.
All those candidates should definitely go for this.
Yes.
This will help their winning chances to have more.
Obviously.
As far as the look is concerned.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Great. So, Doctor, proceeding further with that, I would like to know, nowadays everyone is talking about the actor and actresses with their anti-aging treatment. Do you also provide that treatment, and can you throw some light on that?
Yes, we definitely provide the anti-aging treatments to many Bollywood, Hollywood, as well as Tollywood stars. Anti-aging treatments are extremely famous among them, and all of them want to look extremely young.
True.
They include different treatments like laser resurfacing, lifestyle changes. We have botulinum toxin for wrinkle relaxation, laser resurfacing for improving the skin texture, dermal pillars for volume restoration, and PRP and laser therapies for skin rejuvenation too.
Okay. Doctor, recently I saw that in Bombay Times Thane Plus, your article on premature graying was highlighted. Actually, this is a problem I think every one of us is facing nowadays. So, what do you advise and how do you treat them?
Premature graying is a sign that something underlying in the body is imbalanced,
Okay.
which is leading to less pigment, that is the melanin pigment production in the hair follicles.
Okay.
Okay. The usual signs or the causes of it can be genetic. It can be deficiency of vitamin D, vitamin B12, vitamin A. It can be,
Oh, this is like a news to me that this vitamins also cause graying. Okay.
yes.
Doctor, I have mostly covered the things what treatments you are giving and my viewers know, but I'm sure there would be certain more treatments which you would be giving and which I haven't covered. So would you throw some light on that so that my viewers know what are the different treatments that can be taken?
Yes, we also provide top-notch dermatological treatments for wart removal, mole removal, scar removal, body shaping, breast upliftment, tummy reduction after pregnancy or without pregnancy in very heavy body people. We also provide vaginal tightening in ladies. We also provide whole body hair reduction treatments
Okay.
as well as different types of medifacial treatments.
All right. So I guess this suffice so many information. So if anybody who wish to get any of this kind of treatment can consult you.
Yes, Preeti, I'm very happy to tell you that every year on 8th March till 14th March, that is Women's Week, we provide laser peel glow medifacial treatment to all the people who have prior registered with us.
Okay.
Only for rupees 500.
All
This
right.
treatment costs 16,200, but on that particular week, we provide for the prior registered people only for
Alright.
rupees 500.
So my viewers who are watching, what special benefit you would give to our viewers?
I too would extend the same offer for the first 10 viewers who prior register with us.
Okay.
For
And they show that they are following Mystic Bharat Gatha.
yeah, sure.
Great. Thank you so much. It is really, really a very good offer. And I'm sure my viewers are going to take the advantage and rush fast to register as soon as 8th March approaches and as soon as you see this video. Doctor, coming to the end of our conversation, I have a last question to ask you. And that is, you have made a great impact on global map of aesthetics. So what is your ultimate goal in your career?
After mapping my milestones, I would say the ultimate goal in my career would be making people more confidence, providing more aesthetic, beautiful looks to the patients,
Okay.
making the world free of overweight, reducing number of people who are obese,
Okay.
helping young adults as well as old building good muscles.
Uh-huh. That's great. This, I'm sure a lot of people are hearing it.
Yeah, and having very good, natural, radiant skin, hair, and a holistic approach to all the people, which will help to increase their confidence in
Oh.
their lives.
That's wonderful. So do you have even plans for giving franchisees for your centers?
Yes, I have plans in the pipeline for giving franchisees of Dr. Archana's advanced skin and hair and weight loss clinics
Great.
all over India as well as abroad.
Wow, that's wonderful. Viewers, we will be mentioning all her details in the caption. So do read that and you may contact her directly if you are interested in this. Thank you, Dr. Archana. It was really a pleasure talking to you. And today we learned so many things. Like for me also, a lot of things were so new, and understanding that beauty is not just the appearance. It is much more about.
Thanks, Preeti. for inviting me to this wonderful podcast session.
What an inspiring conversation with Dr. Archana Dhas-Jadhav. Her dedication to transforming lives through skincare, hair restoration, and holistic wellness is truly remarkable. Her story reminds us that beauty is not just about appearance, it's about confidence, self care, and well being. If you want to know more about, please visit Dr. Archana's Advanced Skincare, Hair Care, and Weight Loss Clinic. Details will be mentioned in the caption. Thank you, Dr. Archana, for sharing your expertise and wisdom with us and with all our listeners. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to follow Mystic Bharat Gatha for more inspiring stories of India's rich heritage in culture, health, and transformation. Stay rooted and embrace the mysticism of Bharat. Thank you. Namaskar.